Hey guys, welcome back to Survival, a series that is essentially a blind date that distracts you from going on a real one. So the game we're playing today is Gungrave Gore, which sounds like they just drew 3 extreme sounding words from a hat. Alright, there's a lot of exposition here, and I'm a huge advocate of showing and not telling, but I guess you can argue that they are kind of doing both.
One eternity later.
But no thanks to him, my arm was
I'm really trying my hardest not to skip this, guys.
Sometimes this arm comes in.
Wall boss, and I have identified that there is a seed refinery in Scumland. God, I love the naming scheme in this game. Oh my god, that man died. That man died. Alright, well, they were, oh my god. They were not exaggerating with that gore in the title, were they? I legit got an achievement for doing absolutely nothing. Like, it just played a cutscene and I got an achievement. Alright, so we got square is dodge. Square, circle. I'm on an Xbox right now. X is dodge. You know what? I'm just gonna number these. 1 is dodge. 4 is this heavy attack. Okay, triangle's enough.
Watch out.
Boom! Alright, I'll say this. Up to this point, the controls for me right now don't feel very intuitive. But maybe that's just me. I blasted that man to pieces. Oh, I can't go in there? Okay, this is odd. So what's going to take some getting used to is that the lock-on button is not parallel, but instead diagonal to the fire button, which is not intuitive. I don't know what I just did. What is he doing? Okay, so, what do we have here? The left bumper is the lock-on button, but the fire button is the right trigger. Usually, those buttons are parallel to one another. That's not the case in this game, so it's not very intuitive. It's going to take some getting used to. Okay. Why are these men falling out of this pipe anyway? Fly! That made no sense. I'm not gonna lie, this song is dope though. I mean, right now this game feels like a dollar store, like Devil May Cry or something. It's odd to me though that he does not have a dash or some sort of quick advancing maneuver, or at least they haven't informed me of such a thing at this point. Alright, so melee combat feels a little clunky to me right now. Maybe that's something that changes in the event that this character can receive upgrades or whatever. But as of now, it feels kind of clunky. So you can destroy environmental objects, but you essentially get nothing for it. But this is particularly when it comes to like crates and things. There are barrels that you can shoot at to explode. You get obvious perks from doing that, you know, hurting enemies, but everything else is just here to be destroyed for no reason. It's kind of a letdown. So that fight, it felt challenging in part because there was an onslaught of enemies, but also because the game doesn't feel smooth in its gameplay. Also, at this point, while acknowledging that this game is obviously stylized, it has an anime feel, I'm not sure what generation this game initially came out in, because it looks very outdated. Like, this game does not look good at all. Yeah, I have this sense to explore for the sake of maybe finding collectibles or like health packs or something, and there's nothing to really benefit from exploration and inquisitiveness. Like, there's just no motivation to do anything other than just follow the path that is predetermined. Yeah, I feel like I'm walking in molasses the whole time with this character. Demolition shots are ultimate skills that consume demolition points.
Emotional, damn it!
Alright, I'm gonna be real with you guys. While in the process of reading this tutorial here, I completely lost all enthusiasm whatsoever. I've been playing the game for, what, 34 minutes, and I can tell you that it's just not fun. The game only has a decent soundtrack going for it. Everything else about the game is just subpar. The visuals are poor. It looks like a PS2 game. The animations are poor. Speaking of animations, my character runs extremely slow. And sure, you can justify it with the fact that he's carrying a coffin. For whatever reason, he's doing that. But I don't necessarily have reason to believe there's going to later be an upgrade to increase maneuverability at all. So that would be an ongoing problem, I would imagine. And the melee attacks and just about every form of attack feels kind of clunky. Even when I'm locked on, it doesn't feel very precise. And already, having played for this half hour, it's been pretty monotonous. There's no sort of diversity or variety in the game because exploring yields no positive results whatsoever. There are not collectibles or items to pick up that are hidden in some of these corners that they've decided to put there for no reason other than to disappoint you. Not a lot going for this game. So this is the first game that we've played in this series so far where I just can't even make it more than halfway. I hope you guys enjoyed the little bit of video that there is. And I guess I will see you in the next one.